Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark are champions!
Good on Pepe! Goal! It doesn't get any better than that!
Welcome to Game and Frame as we're the first weekend of February. We are back at Danbury Sports Dome for the XG Sports Girls College Showcase. A month ago, we had the Boys College Showcase here at the exact same Danbury Sports Dome. Now we'll bring you the Girls Showcase just like it was set up with the boys. 4 45-minute games. So each team will play 2 opponents versus all 3 with the 4 individual teams. The first match here is white and orange. These girls play for academies all over the Northeast. And then there are college coaches, assistant coaches here that are scouting these players. There were 50 colleges registered for today. Not sure if we're going to get all 50 just based on the weather, but that's more than the 37 that were here for the boys in the first weekend of January. You can see here white is attacking to the right side, orange to our left. Have our one referee in the middle. Midfield now for orange. We're going to try and get some of the names as we go. This is 42. That is Caitlin Borman. Now 39 in white, Julia James. So Borman's the right back. James is at center back. That's out of play. So that pass for 50, Zoe Mayer. They're actually playing 5 in the back here, white. Brought in by 49, Madeline Mara. This is 43, Adriana Ficaselli. Sorry, they're just lost of connection. We're back again, orange and white for match 1. Now orange on the ball. 13, Katerina Christakis. Now 15, Valentina de Guez. Taken back by white. .43, there's the left center back. That's Adriana Ficaselli. Don't know if I mentioned that before. Again, they're playing a back 5. The goalkeepers, also they're going to switch around. But we've got an attack possibly here for orange down the right. One in the middle. And stood up there by James, number 39. That's poked, maybe a counter here. 44, Caroline Woven. Step up from 7, that's Emma Bacaj. Back to Bacaj. Now on the wing, 17, Andrea Pimentel. Further down the wing, Erin Tyna, number 9, who cuts to a right foot, puts it just over in between 2 attackers in the box. Touched up by 38, Kelly Grabi. And it's a throw towards the corner for orange. Goal line. Fizzed across, so there's no one there Evie Ambrose, number 1, is in goal for Orange. Number 2, Gabriela Chronikos, is in the net on our opposite side here, to our right. Sorry, Ambrose is for white and Chronikos orange. Runs out of real estate there. Turnover, orange. That's Fox. Through ball, coming out and sliding it through there for our opening goal is Kayla Wood, 16. Good little sneaky finish through the legs of Ambrose, and Orange has a quick move there on a slight counter, and they've got a 1-0 lead to start off our day here in Danbury. What is a 2028? I should have mentioned that as we started. These are 26 to 29s. Again, high school. 28 puts her as a sophomore. Connecticut FC United is the academy she plays for. Listed as a striker and winger. Krista Kiss. And then for white, 45, that's Francesca Post. Head up here for Sadie Greaves, 48. Into the corner. That's a good tackle. Pimentel. They'll work it forward, Orange. Not before it's blocked. Ava McCourt is 46. There's a header again from McCourt. It's brought down. Kriek has a through ball. Might be too close to James than it is. Back to Ambrose. Steaming away, Post. Pass inside. Cleared from the edge of the box. Pass to a far out in front goal kick. They'll play possession from the goal kick. Guez. It's a dangerous pass in the center. Chronikos distributes. Couldn't be collected. White. Throw for Borman. Chance to turn for Orange. That's sent to the right channel. It's empty. Ficaselli to Ambrose. And there's a good touch from 38, Graby. Now to the front. Post. We'll run at the back line for Orange. Bacage lined her up to defend. Space for Greaves. But better tackle from Guez. Touched. Fox. It's number 12, Hannah Bulikowski. She's playing right back for Orange. Didn't previously mention her name. Govin. Deep in the corner. That's the far corner. And that's good defending from Bulikowski, goal kick. There's 6 on the bench for white and orange as well. So roster size of 17 with the goalkeepers. We will see subs as we go. Guez. Turn from Kriek. Tynan. Bulikowski, maybe a move on for orange. Winger. Carrillo. Throw in. Post, just got a piece with the right foot and maybe sent it too early there from Greaves. Now the press could be on for white. Tynan, good pass, Pimentel. Though James covers the wing from center back. Ambrose waiting for it in goal. 1-0 lead for Orange. First goal of the day by Kyla Wood. Mahar was waiting for Greaves to make her way down the line, but the pass is off the mark. We will have substitutions. It's actually 5 for Orange, 6 for White. So more names to track here in game 1. Controlled here, Orange after the throw. Good turn, Fox. Better tackle, but not quick to it. Bulikowski. Carrillo, that's out. It went over the line. It's for Ava Kiss at her first touch. Same as 37. Allison Hansberry. Pass misses post. 41 Madison Reeves. Bakaj, good pass. Bulikowski. On the move there is Wood. James calling for Ambrose to come out off the line. Post drops in. Greaves checking her shoulder. Runs into Pimentel. Tackle, Taina. .51 here on the ball, Jayla Maggie. James breaks one line. Good split. Krisick still has the ball. Tried to turn and pass. The run wasn't there for Pimentel. This is Ainsley Holden. Wearing the number 151. Now the subs will come for Orange. 5 come on for Orange. 19, Katie Kowalchuk. 21, Olivia Chappelle. See here as attackers. On the move post. Post to her right foot. Does she have an angle? Off the crossbar and behind. So close there for White to tie it up at 1-1, and Post draws iron, but no goal. First good move to set herself up, but just over Chronikos, who, if that goes underneath the bar, she has no chance. So it would have been a really nice goal for Post. This is Kiss between two in midfield. James, Greaves, heavier touch to Orange. Wood, the goal scorer. Maggie made a move. Holden. Trying a split and does so. Hansberry stays on the right line. Back to Hansberry. Puts in a cross. Ended up becoming almost a shot, and it just grazed behind the crossbar again for White. Chronikos, contact, foul called on Hansberry. Christakis tucking in. To Guez. Forced out. Good defending from the winger, Reeves. We've got 3 more matches again today, all 45 minutes. Red and blue follow this game 1. That will be the first action for both of those teams. Orange and red will be game 3, white and blue game number 4. Greaves, through ball. That's for Post, who hit the crossbar a few minutes ago. Chronikos rolls. De Guez cannot be played outside. Maisie Rivard. That was her first touch. Away from her, but to the feet of 8. That's Peyton Hernandez, number 8 in orange. Referee lets him play through. Chronikos. The Bakaj in the box. Bulikowski didn't mean to let it run, almost worked as a dummy. Tracking back though is Maji. Intercept. Wood lays it off. Chappelle. Put it over the shoulder of the run from Zoe Buffat, number 11. Cam Doyle, 47. Longer strides. It won't be her. It will be Govin. Doesn't have an angle to shoot. And better defending from Bulikowski. And then makes a pass to Chappelle, who has space. Wood. Graves. Chronicles again. Wing, Kowalchuk. Well, 2 more changes for Orange. Wood is out, so is Diguez. Carrillo is back in at striker, 18. And now Marley Creek, 20, re-enters at left back. Greaves from a very good pass to start. Does White have a chance? And that's put wide by Greaves from way out. Govin. Touchline, try to make a move through. Corner for White. First corner we've had of the match, then they'll play short. Quickly, Govin. Easy clear for Bakaj. That was red first. Post. Good body position there for Reeves. Keeps it. Went for a pass instead of the cross. James. Denbury. Reeves tried to let it run. Hernandez. Creek tries the switch. Seen by Govin. Not taking the Rivard. Center mid. Carrillo tries to send down. And it's won by Maji. Back to her. Maji. After the combination, Doyle, turn. Creek steps in front. Holden takes away the angle. That was close for Buffat. Holden will continue her run. Does make the pass to Govin. Bakaj stepped off, or stepped away from Govin. Hernandez. Was passed away first by White. Hernandez, head up. And again, another good play by White's back line on some of the through balls in transition. Reeves behind Doyle. Chronikos. Denbury. Kept in, Reeves. Kriek will try to chase back. Put the shoulder into Reeves. And then forced it as a turnover. It's good work from Kriek. Still 20 minutes to play in game one. More line changes. Last off, Borman. Kowalchuk. Ficaselli there, 43. Pimentel also back in for Orange. She's on the opposite side now at right wing instead of left wing. Just away from the foot of Carrillo, but Orange, can they get a second? And that's very, very good defending. Still not out. Mara escaping. Does she complete that? She does to Doyle. Doyle to tie and puts it right at Chronikos. One-on-one with the keeper and just put it right down low into the gloves of Chronikos to make the save. That's the first save you recorded for Chronikos. Great pass though out of the back to set up the chance by Greaves. Or sorry, Mara, 49. And right back comes Orange, Kowalchuk. Ficaselli defending on a big chance twice since re-entering. Chappelle forced back and now taken off. Kiss. We lost the shin guard. Closest here is Doyle, and she has way more pace than Bakaj. Can she revenge for her last chance? No. Kowalchuk swats it down, and that's a good save for Chronikos. So Chronikos there, a very good save to her left side. That's a better shot from Doyle than the previous chance. Carrillo. Now a through for Orange. Here comes Buffat. And now a better save on this side immediately after Chronikos. Answering it is Ambrose to keep the clean sheet for Orange. That would have snuck inside the left post. And after the save, it is a corner. So two one-on-one saves here. Very, almost back-to-back chances, almost back-to-back real events. That is headed. A foot there at the gloves of Ambrose. Mara. Another send through. That's the second time here. This time it's Reeves. She has Doyle to her left. Will she square it? She won't. Honestly, not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Is directly between the two in terms of the trajectory of the ball. But Orange playing a high line, and the second time Mara has seen it and played the necessary pass. Still no goals for White. We're down 1-0. Fat. Tried a high volley touch. Ficaselli. Now under a quarter of an hour to play in game 1. That's very difficult there for Reeves. Carrillo, shouldered off. Graby, 38. Krejcik. Composed, and now Bakaj. That goes over the head of McCourt, but out of play. Now, before anyone can get a foot to it, 3 subs this time. Orange. Blast off Doyle. Pimentel and Bakaj from the throw. Deguez, heavy touch, that's a problem. Ball spinning though on Mara. Mara sizing up Deguez and then helped out from Kriek. Could be taken back by Doyle. First move, third time, off the post. They've now hit the crossbar and the post. Has White. Post literally hit the crossbar earlier, and now it's Doyle who again hits the frame of the goal. So we've had 2 saves for Chronicos and twice that White really should have beaten her. But they got nothing to show for it yet. Turnover, and there's a goal. Great strike from inside the box. After a mistake there from Chronicos, it is delivered into the back of the net for White, and they have drawn level 1-1. Going to get the number in a second here for the goal scorer for White. It's one of their midfielders. Greaves. That was 40 Ava Kiss who scored for White. She's also 2008 from Connecticut, plays for Oakwood SC, their girls academy. So Ava Kiss scoring for White. Just about 10 minutes left in game 1. Mara. Hit the foot of Kriek. Reeves. Borman runs out of room. Have one sub. It's Hernandez. We'll take out Bakaj. Chappelle tackled but is fouled. Sick wants to turn, trips over the ball, and then Reeves takes a hack. Subs with 9 minutes to go. This time it's White. Quiz off Hernandez, our own teammate. Kowalchuk. Back in here is Fox. Tyna. Slight touch there by Holden. Tyna escapes. And just out of range was Wood. Mara. Good move. And a second. Post. We'll try a combination between her and Govin. Hernandez. Kowalchuk, offside. First offside we've had. Again, just the one referee, doesn't have any help from assistants as linesmen. Govin closed it down. Now wants the space for Maher, and Pimentel beats her to the ball. Fox. Now to teammates Govin. Just away from Krisic. Good pass, post, goal line, and then shouldered, trying to go around Krisic. Hernandez. It's like a semi-counter for Orange. Holden now in midfield. James. Right-sided post. And make its way smoothly to Greaves. Throw in for White underneath us as we're elevated above pitch level. You, of course, can see that. Borman. Now a throw into our view for camera. Chappelle and Govin. A duel. Kowalchuk. And now back to Chappelle. She's looking over the top. It's Denbury now at center back. We saw her start at right back. A lot of the players are listed for multiple positions. Holden. This is Mara. Couldn't go through two. She had options to left and right. post. Will now face Creek. Creek makes the defending easy there, helped out from De Guez to move it up. Kowalchuk. Run into by Borman. Grisick looking at her options. Good layoff. That was Wood, and now Tynan. Hernandez gliding over to the left. Wood holding it up, sees the pass. Buffat! 2-1! Just slides it in. Great pass from Wood. And a better finish from Buffat. And Wood now has 2 goal contributions in the match. And Orange takes back their 1-goal lead. It's 2-1 with just 4 minutes left. So goal for number 11, Zoe Buffat. Another sophomore for Sporting Connecticut. And Wood there just turned, made the pass. Playing one step ahead. Immediately knew where Buffat was. James, pressure there from Wood. Chappelle. Tynan, again behind. This is Krisick, who's way far advanced against James, and James wins it. Never went over the touchline. Wood, will she shoot? Didn't have it there because of James. 2 minutes left. Tynan and Chappelle. Holden. Will White have an opportunity here at the end? Midfield, White, couple one-touch passes. Kowalchuk, Chappelle. 3 in the area. Defending for White, Tynan. Over the second goal scorer for Orange, Buffat. There's a goal, there for Orange. They make it 3-1. So Orange now a 2-goal advantage here. 2 late goals in game 1, last 10 minutes. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro. Celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com as we are a final whistle for game number 1. Orange, a 3-1 victory over white in our first 45-minute match. And red and blue will follow for game 2. 1 down and 3 more to go here at the Girls College Showcase for XG Sports.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
So we are back for red and blue. Red is on our right side, blue on our left. This is game number 2. Good job quickly getting the teams on the pitch. They were warming up behind us to our left. Of course, not seen on camera with our last match, but there is space here to warm up for the girls before they get on. So easy transition here as we go. Be similar for games 3 and 4. Played over the top and a long throw into the middle, just missed there. There might even be a pass attempt by Quinn Anderson, 55. Not necessarily a shot. She's with Maya Colon Santiago, 53 on the left wing. The ball was played in by 61 Alexis McPherson. .57 as well in blue is Ava Cook. Goalkeeper for red is 5, and number 3 for blue. As that shot is in, grab for the first time. So 5 is now first names here. This is Alexis number 5 and Evelyn number 3. So again, Evelyn for blue and Alexis for red. This is 52, Kyla Vasco. Already saw 61, this is McPherson again. 56, Aubrey Canal. 65 with the ball, Sadie Wilson. She's also in the back line, or the Vasco is a defender, 58. Allison Wire. She's a right back right now for blue. 64 in the midfield, June Rose McCarthy. Here's the keeper, Alexis. Or excuse me, that's Evelyn 3. Showing to it McPherson. Now for red, 27 is Gemma Di Lorenzo. Evelyn has it with the gloves for blue. .26 collects. That is Eloise Greffe, 26. 28 Mallory Maykrink. 24 Hannah Crowley. 22 Erin Crosswell. .32 as well there, Kelly Hoffman. Blue on it. Judged. Cook. In the path of McCarthy. And she speed away, left-footed, and just away from the foot of McPherson. Bobbled there for a second by Alexis, but she has it run right through the middle there, McPherson. Striker for blue. Wire. This is 34 in red, Claire Ciampi. 31, Peyton Nash. She's lost it though here to blue. Ciampi on the left. Pass. Onside. That shot was blocked. Left-footed attempt by Nash. Out wider. Di Lorenzo. Goal line. And straight behind to the backside of the goal's netting. 5 minutes into game 2. Throw for Crowley. Crosswell steps up, doesn't keep it with Red. Canal makes the first pass. Too far out in front of McPherson. Crosswell gets it opened up. In front of Vasco. They'll reset with the keeper, Evelyn. Nash. Good pace here for 36. It's Eleanor Akuama. May Crank, pass, Ciampi, shooting, and popped it wide, short and right of the goal. Evelyn. Passing into her 18-yard box, trying to move through there. Shot, and now caught. Rolled. Shot came in from Peyton Nash. Still trying to play out of possession. Pass, Evelyn, out. Doesn't go low, but got it with the boot. And this shot is not taken probably as well as Di Lorenzo, 26 is Gracie would have wanted there. But that's 2 chances right off of counter-pressing after these goal kicks for Red. Cook. Wire and Vasco. Header from McCarthy. McPherson half volleyed it. Left wing now for Blue. 2 in the middle. And hit hard. Throw right at the touchline. This is between Di Lorenzo and Wire. McPherson to get a touch. Closing space here is Red. Nash is taken down by Canal. First foul we've had. Free kick for Red. May Crank. May Crank takes it on the handoff. McPherson running at the back line 1-on-4. Could she be joined by Cook? Good foot in there by Crosswell. McCarthy. McPherson. Watched by Crosswell. McCarthy will shoot. And off the gloves and behind. Good footwork first to get there by Alexis. And she does make the first very good save of game 2, keeping it scoreless 0-0. Swatted that to her right side. Hit low, brought down, and smashed in. There's a goal for Quinn Anderson, number 55 in blue. No chance this time after the save by Alexis just a moment ago before the corner. Now Quinn Anderson scoring for blue. Very quick touch and then went right to hit the shot. Anderson, a junior from New Jersey, SJEBFC Academy in New Jersey. Champy. Passing back. Aukama. Vasco, wide, wire, Evelyn, Crosswell, trying to change the possession to red. McPherson. Canal. Cook down the line into an area for Anderson. Left-footed. Still not gone. Chance might still be here for blue. McPherson. Striker outside the box. Canal. McCarthy. Try to step over. Sampi. Running wide of her is Di Lorenzo. And in the lane there is Wire. Good touch. Cook. Shoulder to shoulder. That's Hoffman. Kelly Hoffman, 32. Crawley there, 24, to keeper Alexis. Crosswell. Crawley. Now we'll have subs for both. 5 to change for red and 4 for blue. Wire, a long throw, McPherson. Canal, tangled with Nash. .54 for blue, Semi Kong. This is 25, Emma Chaplow. And 29, Kylie Daly. Right side, red. Michaela Deso, 33, looking to pass. Trying to hold herself on side. Cross, Canal helping out her center backs. .62 in blue, Lucia Perez. Caught here, Evelyn. Catches the cross. Going long on a goal kick. McCarthy, Maycrank, slide tackle. Nash off a deflection. Khan, very nice touch. So 53 there, Maya Colon Santiago. 53 in blue. Closing down there. Now trying to turn, Olivia de Blasi, 66, who's defended by 2. De Blasi advances past 1 and puts it right across the front, and not eventually hit at the end there with the necessary run for blue. McPherson, header, trying to turn de Blasi, not looking at goal. That goes straight out of play. Kylie Capone, number 60 there, nearest for the pass. 1-0 lead from the goal by Anderson for blue. Vasco. Colon Santiago made a move by Crawley, and that was almost an own goal that went back towards the post there. On the dive is Alexis. It came off of Hogrifi, 26. Nash is tripped. Right wing, brought down well. Hogrifi will go to shoot. That's off the lower back leg of Vasco. McCarthy. Perez. Some of the voices here echoing off of the walls. McPherson, right foot, makes the move and then just puts it over the crossbar. Hit it very strong. And might have just had a little bit too much backspin there to not dip at the end. Colon Santiago in play. Chaplow and Crawley. They're going to escape this using Alexis. Chaplow. Crawley. Now taken. McCarthy was close for Red there to completely play that out with just using the pass on the ground. Colon Santiago. Perez couldn't shoot there. Would have been difficult. That ball just skipped and bounced right before it made her way to her left foot. Di Lorenzo stood up by wire. 25 to play in game 2. This ball did not go fully over the touchline. First header attempt was missed, and then just wire putting off Di Lorenzo enough on the shooting attempt. Crawley far forward. Now it's out of play. De Blasio, again, another move, progressing one-on-one. McPherson just shoulders off the defender. McPherson, who missed one, now to her right foot and goes over the top once more. Disappointed there, McPherson, with herself. I mean, she makes getting to her right foot look pretty easy, but has missed the 2 big chances that she's had. .35 and right is Shannon Gordon. Missed that from earlier, so sorry about that. Colon Santiago. Crawley, good defending. McGriffey. Vasco. And then a very, very dangerous challenge there. That was not well timed at all by, that is 26, excuse me, that is Ogrife. And you saw a very quick and loud whistle from the referee. That's a potential for a red card if we were in a regular match. Daiso. Ogrife. Slip to Nash. Nash, right foot. Wider. Cross. Right into the post. Too close to Evelyn, the keeper, for Red. There to have anything dangerous from the cross. Crawley. Di Lorenzo. Colon Santiago. On a run by Chaplow. And then puts Crawley in a bad position. Good touch. Shooting! And a full dive there attempt from Alexis. And just missing the far post was Colon Santiago. Didn't end up making its way to the goal. But Alexis wasn't taking any chances with the dive. And good attempt there after the run by Colon Santiago to try and finish off her own run. Crawley. May Crink started here for Red. Gordon. One more down the line. And that attempt is behind. Goal kick. Nash won the header. Perez. McCarthy wants McPherson. Daly and McPherson. Daly defending. McPherson pass. McCarthy. And more of a push shot. They're easy to play, Alexis. Vasco. Able to turn and pass Canal. Canal trying to do the same. Perez. Khan. Chaplow try to pick up the second ball. Colon Santiago, and Chaplow will chase. Under 20 minutes now left in game 2, which will put us halfway through after we have finished this one. All 4 teams will, of course, have played. Game 3 after this, orange and red. So red will stay on, orange will come back, and then white and blue, final match of the day. This could be a huge break here for red. It's 3-on-1 in their favor. And offside there for red. There was Hogrefe to pass to her right wing. Didn't see who was over there for red. They're, of course, down 1-0. McCarthy. Possession for blue. Ran into Maycrank. McPherson or Alexis. There's a contact with the keeper by McPherson. And foul on 61 in blue. Crawley. Colon Santiago, great tackle. Combines with McPherson. Daly, and Colon Santiago slips as he went to shoot. It's the second time she has shot from the right wing. This second one is on goal. Saved, though, of course, by Alexis Di Lorenzo. Has Crawley overlapping. They're almost running in sync next to each other. Wire stops that, defending for blue. Maycrank brings it down. Hogrefe looks like she wanted to shoot. Central pass coming over his wire from her fullback. Tighter angle. Hogrefe almost created one really well for herself. And this shot is caught again by Evelyn. She's caught a couple in this game number 2. We will see subs again with 16 minutes remaining. Red has it as we've gotten restarted. Nash behind the back line and actually hit the crossbar and back in play. Evelyn misjudged it, knew she couldn't catch it, and Chaplow will shoot from outside the box and saved easily there by Evelyn. That was sneaky there, that cross that ends up going off the crossbar. So we've seen a crossbar hit in both matches for our first 2 games. Vasco. Taken by 30, Trisha Corrado, and a shot by Nash is many yards wide. Vasco has space. Anderson to Wire. So Wire's now at center back, 58. Back to Anderson. Ciampi. Pass was slightly behind the ISO. Wire. For McCarthy. It goes off the back of Corrado. The carom, though, still with blue. Colon Santiago up against Chaplow. Colon Santiago already shot twice. Could she have a goal? She does. Good shot, short side into the near post for Colon Santiago, and she gives blue a 2-0 advantage in our second match. Colon Santiago starting on the bench, but on the goal sheet for blue after she progressed past Chaplow and then scores a goal. We're talking about the next level, which again, this is a college showcase. One of the more important things, showing you can beat defenders one-on-one. Cook for blue. Maybe they can add a third. De Blasio. Or de Blasi, excuse me. Collected Alexis. Val. De Blasi. Not a lot of real estate there, but does well to hold it. Khan. McCarthy. Get it back to the feet of De Blasi. It does deflect. Goal kick now. Crosswell. Showing to the ball. Gordon. Head up. Flips it in the air. The ISO. Red still looking to get on the score sheet. Clean sheet for Evelyn right now. The ISO. Gordon. Hits this hard across the edge of the box. No clean shot for Red. Does go to Evelyn. 10 minutes after we played 35 now. Perez. Anderson scored the first goal for Blue, and Colon Santiago the second now. very easily just brushes off Ciampi. Khan. Blue has really picked it up the last 10 minutes. Perez. Colon Santiago. Trying to win to the goal line, and that's going to be too strong. It's still in play though. De Blasi, good hustle. Left-footed. Over Alexis after he called for it. And now Chaplow will let it see its way out for a goal kick for Red. Gordon peeling back. Switch. Ciampi. Chest, and now pass. Chaplow. Middle. Trying to turn. Daiso. Gordon. Middle. Run, and Evelyn corrals. Chaplow all the way from left back was the target. Good opening up. Blue. Transition. Brooke Pfeiffer, 63, had the first pass from left wing. Ciampi gave it away. Khan. Colon Santiago has Cook middle. Good closing by Crosswell. And then the side tackle puts off Colon Santiago for a cross. The run was there by Cook and Perez. Alcama. Throw for Blue now. Couple minutes left in game 2. Gordon. Empty wing. Khan called for it. Has 3 in front of all 3 attackers. Khan brought down by Crosswell, stopping the break. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com. Free kick. McCarthy, left-footed. It's really a shot in by Khan. They're spread out there one-on-one from the free kick versus a true or a more traditional approach. McCarthy again. Anderson. Crosswell. Middle, Maycrink. Ciampi. Good tackle. Colon Santiago against Crosswell. Colon Santiago now to her left foot. And that pass was put off, ended up close to a shot. The limp there for Kelly Hoffman. I think she was just hit with the follow through by Colon Santiago. Pfeiffer. Good move. Carries. Pass. Cook. Pfeiffer. No angle. Alexis got the ball. No foul. Alexis sliding through the goalkeeper. Khan able to circle around. And Perez. Great play by Khan, and Perez can't finish it off. It's wide. Again, springing out there was Alexis again to try and close the angle. Gordon. Ciampi. Checking her space. Corrado. Tackle by Pfeiffer. Ciampi, forward, Diaiso. Not able to truly get chances in the final third. Red. Perez, who just missed the last one for blue. Just rolled too far. There's Duhaime to Alexis. There's a foul, clearly by Khan there. You see the trip. Crosswell saw it. That's to Akama. She laid it off. Wire stepped up to defend. 2 minutes here before game 2 is concluded. Contact enough for a foul. De Blasi fouled. Colon Santiago. Good burst. Now defending Crosswell. Colon Santiago. And who did go last off of? Off of blue. Goal kick for red. There 3 came over to defend Colon Santiago as she was making her run. Ciampi forced back by McCarthy. Last minute. And that'll do it for game 2. We have hit the halfway point of this college showcase here in Danbury for the 4 sides made up of these girls from the Northeast. This is a 2-0 victory for blue. So blue and orange have won games 1 and 2. Would like to see them play each other since they've won, but they will not. Orange and red is next after we have our second break here in Danbury on Game in Frame. Stick with us for a couple minutes before we start game 3.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
Sorry for that delay there with the mic. We are, of course, starting game 3. Red staying on, Orange back on after winning game number 1. That's blocked by Chappelle. Buffat, who scored the second for Orange in game 1, almost had another one here in game 3 overall. We have a new keeper for Orange. It is number 2, Gabriella did play with Orange in game number 1. That's Chronikos, or she was with White, sorry, so now Chaplow, Gordon, one off there by Wood. Sorry, it's number 4, Sophia, excuse me. She's in goal here in this match for the first time. There's 5 keepers overall between the 4 teams. That's intercepted. Siampi, and diving back there and maybe injuring herself is Chronikos, who's now holding her lower back after she passed it to Siampi on a turnover and then went for the dive, which was a nice play to recover, but she may have hurt herself in doing so. So sorry, Chronikos played with White earlier, now in goal for Orange. So as she is recovering, not sure if we'll need another goalkeeper. Hopefully she can continue. But also precautions going to be taken with the showcase. Alexis, number 5, stays with Red in their goal. Both teams essentially having timeouts or meetings as we check on Chronikos. And she's good here as we restart. May Crink. Ografe. So Red's playing a straight match, essentially 90 minutes, since they didn't come off. CU gets off to a better start with the rest for Orange, but they did have a break in between their win, and Red just playing straight on. Right up the line, that will go out. It's Christakis, 13. She's with Bakaj again at center back for Orange. Again, they won the first game 3-1 versus White. Mentioned when we started that it's not a full round robin group stage based on how it's set up to play 2 opponents out of 3, but the time span of 2 games with 180 minutes. Ciampi able to get through. That goes off the body of Bakaj and behind for a first corner of game 3. Let's push the net back. Left-footed delivery. It was short, not out. Chappelle. First header went right up, second missed. Ogrefe out by Di Lorenzo to the far side. Down the line. Head up. Keeper came for it. Chronikos never got there. Slow to her feet. Hopefully she's not injured from before. Shot, and now swatted down. That was a good save there to hold the near post. So another corner. Chappelle. Hernandez, number 8. Long, maybe too far in front of Wood. Coming out, Alexis just touched it away from Wood. Orange. Wood again. That was 14, Macy Rivard to start. 14. Christakis. Popped behind the back line. Alexis calling for it. Stop and start move. Now Ciampi, 3-on-2 maybe for Red. Ciampi goes for an early shot and hits it high and short. A fifth of the way through game 3. So it's Alexis Bernardez. We now have the last name. Sorry, I got moved there on our goalkeeper sheet. Carrillo. Red. Ogrefe. Crawley. Right at the corner of the 18. Corrado. We got a shot here, maybe Ogrefe. Trying to force our way through, and then miscommunication there with their teammate. They're both going for the shot. That was Gordon, 35. Ciampi, turn, shot from over 25 yards. Another diving save for Chronikos. Might have went wide. She was already shading her way to her right side. She's had 2 or 3 saves since going down. Rivard. This has been a better minutes here for Red than we were seeing at the end against Blue. Nash. Chappelle, good dribble move. Rivard. Now they can flip things, Orange. Hernandez. Carrillo. Couldn't go through Di Lorenzo, and then Di Lorenzo wins the ball fully. Crawley. Ciampi giving good effort. Bulikowski first defended, now she has it 12 in Orange. That pass though, here's Maykrink. Maykrink, long shot, and just over the tip of the glove by Chronikos. That was pretty close there for Maykrink. Just faded slightly to the right. That would have been a wonderful goal if it went down. Chronikos still looks a little bit uncomfortable. Chappelle, after the ball was let bounce. Carrillo back to Chappelle. Defending was Hoffman, 32. Bulikowski, pickpocketed by Maykrink. Now Maykrink went down. She's quickly back to her feet. Ciampi. Red still attacking. Overlap maybe from Nash. Cross is blocked behind Bakaj. Corner. Third of this game 3 for Red. This time will be right-footed service. Decent. Caught by Chronikos. And Chronikos there, saw the way she leaned back and then went down again with whatever is bothering her. Is definitely in her lower back. Still playing through it and playing well. Rufat, offside. All the subs coming in for the first time in this game 3. Crosswell. Daly. Maykrink has to play quickly. It is kept in by Gordon. Splits 2. Away from Kowalchuk. Daly. Might have been too early. Deguez to Chronikos. Tynan. Finds Kowalchuk. Chasing back was Duhane, 23. Didn't complete the opportunity there, Orange. Gordon, again, right at the touchline. Wide of Ciampi. Pakaj. Tynan, quick turn. Wood, who was all over the place offensively in game 1. That's a throw. Krysick. Good effort there for Red. They get advantage too. Wilikowski. Krysick. Ciampi and Meg. Through Tynan. Orange still has the numbers advantage. Diaiso. De Guez gives up a corner. Now at 4 for Red in game 3. Chronikos again, a catch. Fox. Had to get rid of it at the touchline. Bernardez. Or Bernandez is goalkeeper, excuse me. Tynan. Right to Bernandez. Gordon. Red to move forward, Daly. Don't know if you can hear that from my microphone. There's a ton of wind on the outside of the dome, which we hear. It kind of sounds like thunder as it hits up against the coverage here. But of course, that's why we're inside. That's what's great about playing indoor for the showcase than the winter weather, outside. May Crink. By Sick with Nash. There's a shove. May Crink. Pressured by Wood. Krysick. Played some fullback in game 1, now in midfield in game 3. She's listed as a center mid. Now a pass, that's a good one. Looking for Fox. Out by Nash and Red. See one sub. Looks like it's Hernandez de Guez. Interesting there. A couple minutes for her. Started game number 1 for Orange. Crosswell tried to make a move on their 17, Pimentel. It's actually from Puerto Rico, Pimentel. Ochama and Crosswell. Now Crosswell gets the better of Pimentel. Ogrefe. Duhane and Gordon on the left. Chronikos back to Christakis, excuse me. That was a good pass from the keeper, Chronikos. Bakaj. Now they can get half turn. Tynan. Hernandez. Really playing with a back three here. 4 midfielders and then 3 forwards. So a 3-4-3 for Orange look. May Crank, good read. Gordon, switching. Nash. Ciampi. And getting the better there is Bakaj. Throw for Red. Almost halfway through game 3. Red, now they're counter pressing. Ciampi. Diaso, that's good there to stop her momentum. Pimentel was fouled by Diaso. Last match after this, white and blue. Our final match of this girls' showcase. Again, brought to you by XG. Duhane. Hernandez. Daly way up the pitch. Bulikowski. Christakis. Pressure applied by Red. Bakama and May Crank. May Crank just keeps that with Red. Crosswell. Bakama. Red right through the middle. And then Tynan wins it back. Kowalchuk. Overlap here from Tynan. Does she have the pace to get there? It looked like it went out. And the referee has not stopped play. Again, it's tough for him to see there in the middle if the ball does officially go over the touchline. So we're just going to play on. Hernandez hit her own teammate there. Kreisik wanted to shoot. It was blocked. Hernandez. She will shoot. And it dips in just underneath the bar. It falls in for Hernandez from 30 yards away. Bernendez went for the leap, couldn't get her gloves to it. And it's a goal for Orange as they now take their second lead of the day. Just kept trying that long range shot. It was blocked a couple times, then finally they are able to take another lead, Orange. So it is number 8, Peyton Hernandez for Orange. She is a junior from here in Connecticut, AC Connecticut, ECNL. Tynan, good step out of there. Crosswell couldn't take it from Kowalchuk. Duhane. Di Lorenzo. Kaj lets it run. Tynan. Orange is taking some momentum back even before the goal. It looked like the best team so far through 3 matches. Nash escapes. The ISO. Hernandez, good effort to come back. The ISO. Early cross over Chaplow. The Guez. And they work the defense there, Orange. Orange right now have a 4-1 aggregate in their matches. Tynan. Kowalchuk back to goal. Di Lorenzo. That goes through Duhane. Trying to keep herself on side was Pimentel. Middle. Kreisig trying to make a run from midfield. It's a good dual win by Crosswell. Red. Hakama. Duhame. Or that's Di Lorenzo, excuse me. Idea from Nash. Tynan watches Di Lorenzo behind her. Now switching is De Guez from the back 3. She's now on the left. When she substituted in, she was on the right. So Bakaj is now at right center back and Bulikowski in the middle of the 3. Guez. It's taken by Daly. Crosswell. Wide. Duhame. Not brought in by Di Lorenzo. Chronikos. Possession again for Orange. Tynan. Room in the middle. Fox. Good tackle. Nash. Bakaj. Fox. Right foot. Hernandez behind Buffat. That's tough. Hernandez to Crosswell. Fox shooting. Great goal there for Fox. Made it look very easy. From 25, almost 30 yards. That's 2 long-range goals for Orange in Game 3. Hernandez and Fox for the attacking midfielders. Put that right off the far post and back out. But 2-0 now for Orange to make it a 5-1 aggregate for them. Fox for Oakwood SC. Another junior here for Orange. Crosswell with Bernendez out of the box. They're taking this from Buffat. Thirty-second minute. Tynan. See, between the two center backs there, Tynan. Again. Chaplow forcing it off of Tynan though. Bulakowski trying to be composed. Chronikos. Chaplow, that's a great ball here for Red. Chaplow, one-on-one with Chronikos. Chronikos came out early, showed her that left side of the goal, and then Chaplow put it wide. Maybe Chronikos a little bit of a baiting move there. And again, not able to take advantage there, Red. Chronikos still with a clean sheet. Tynan, right back to Walchuk, or at least tried there, into Crosswell's feet for Red. Bernendez. Daly. Corrado. Some contact, no foul. Taguez on the ISO. Tynan. Buffat got a slight touch. Tynan keeps it alive. Rivard into the hands and gloves of Bernendez. This is on the turf. It's with Orange. Bakaj. Nash. Chaplow, that's too wide. Taguez. Crawley. Nash. Slips in, Ciampi. Great vision from Nash. Ciampi maybe to give Red one. Makes a move around Chronikos. Tripped up, and referee says goal kick, not a foul. They're a little entangled. And again, another great setup from Red that they cannot finish. This time it was Nash with the pass. And they split the back three quite easily there. Now Nash comes out. Christakis in for Orange. Again, they'll keep their three center back shape. 3-4-3. Di Lorenzo. Chronikos calling for it. 10 minutes to go in game 3. 35 played, 2-0 lead for Orange. Ciampi. Dispossessed here, and then a Meg. Nice play here, Chappelle. That will make its way into the Buffat, shooting from way out, going down, falling down a little bit there. Bernandez, as she was trying to judge the shot. Crawley. Christakis steps up. Tynan. That was between Buffat and Chappelle for the target of the pass. Corrado. Pimentel. Tynan. Fox. Tynan wants it back. Fox who scored the second. There's a grab. Ciampi, foul. Got the ball second, but the grab was whistled first. Bulikowski off. Nakawa. There's tangle of the feet. Referee lets it play between Chaplow and Christakis. It's incidental contact. Last 7 now. Red. That's Hoffman, 32, who had played center back, now on our right, on the right side, far side from us. Pimentel. Stopped for now by Di Lorenzo. Throw. Rivard. Goes for the header as the ball bounced up high. Corrado. Good pass from Crosswell. Great ball here. Diaso. That was passed from the middle from Alkawa. But not on the same page there in the final third. Crosswell runs the ball over the touchline. Daly. Taking that away, Fox. Wood. Back for Fox. Chappelle. Tynan. Shoots off the crossbar, and it was back in play, but we have our final whistle here as Orange wins 2-0 here. So they take 2 games. We stopped that one after 40 minutes. So we'll see if game 4 is also 40 minutes. But Orange, 2 very good showings in the 90 minutes that they've played between games 1 and game 3. They pitch a shutout, a clean sheet here in game 3 against Red. White and blue will be back on for game 4 after, again, another quick few minute break. We'll have our 4th and final match here on Game and Frame this afternoon.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division I programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
Starting game 4, white and blue. White attacks the left, blue to the right. That's the opposite for white for how they moved in game 1. It's the same side for blue when they were in game 2. This is 46 Ava McCourt. Down the line, that's post. Too far. So final match, of course. Blue did win game 2. White on a loss for game 1. Canal. Vasco, excuse me. Ambrose back in goal, but it's McPherson who will be up against Ambrose. First big chance. Ambrose goes for the chip, and that is lovely from McPherson, who earlier with the power was going too high and decides to go delicate with this goal. And that was an incredible finish there from McPherson. No chance for Ambrose there. I don't think she expected a chip. And so in transition, Blue with a very quick goal here just in the 2nd minute. And they get off to a flying start. So Blue leads after their 2-0 win against Red in game 2. They've got their 1-0 very early lead against White in game 4. McCourt. Maybe White can get it back. Govan, center. Has it. This is Doyle, 47. Able to turn away a little bit. Blast, and getting there, covering ground in goal for Blue. There is number 3, the goalkeeper. That's Evelyn Black, number 3. Corner, low, and at the near post, back to Post, who took the corner. In, deflection, and Black again, quick reaction. Might have to have a reaction here against Doyle, and does, just off the line. Should mention, excuse me, McPherson is from New York, another junior. So many juniors scoring. Albany Alley Cats is the academy she plays for. Black first to Canal, but now mishit out of play. Doyle cutting it behind Reeves, 41. 37 over there for White. Danbury. McCarthy for Blue. Passed it too short. Ava Kiss, 40 in Whites. Not sent. This is Anderson. McPherson. It's good recovery there from Danbury. Govan. Doyle. Shooting from a tight angle. Ended up being across there for Post. And just not finishing the run. Though, to be fair, that's played in front of her to the back post. Pressure. Canal gets out of there. McCarthy trying to as well. McPherson. Outside of her foot. Sort of the wrong side of Pfeiffer against Denbury. Denbury through the contact. And then a trip. Taken down by Cook. Throw by Sadie Wilson, 65. Canal. And there's contact. McCourt fouling Canal. Here's a free kick coming up for Blue. Vasco. In. Headed away by White. They can get going here through Reeves, right at her own bench. Wire there gets herself in front of Reeves and then has Reeves commit the foul. Trying to break out Blue. McCourt still with it. It's in and then hits the underside of the crossbar, but that was at the side netting for a goal kick. Eighth minute now of game 4. 1-0 lead. McPherson goal for Blue. Some of the players here underneath us for Red and Orange have talked to or are currently talking to some of the coaches that are watching here at the showcase. Should expect that after we're done as well with White and Blue before everyone heads home. Doyle. McCourt. Sends it middle. Wire for Blue. Reeves sends in post. Great pass. Post. Can she finish this move off? And poked it wide. She went low with Black taking a couple steps out and decides to go with her right foot instead of her left there post. Not challenging Black. That was not on goal. Early subs for White before we hit 10 minutes. Get everyone in off the bench. This is James, who played all, or almost all, of game 1. She started on the bench here. Game 4, she's in. They're 39-38. Keely Graby, the throw there, is in. Again, they had 6 on the bench for White to start. All making way back into action here in game 4. Goes off the side of the face of Pfeiffer. That's, of course, a complete accident there by Graby, who's trying to maybe go up to Gauvin or Doyle, and Pfeiffer seems okay. Immediate apologies there from Graby. And she put her hand up right as that hit Pfeiffer. The referee's going to give Pfeiffer a minute there, of course, to shake that off. And we're good to go. court. Try to get away from Cook. Cook forced it to her own back line now. McCourt, as she went down, was able to get the pass off. Canal. Wilson off the back there of post. Intercept Mara. Left foot, post. Wire will leave it for Black. Borman. McPherson. McCarthy middle. McPherson wants it back. Can they make the combination? And off the side of the post there, McPherson, I don't know if the goalkeeper, Ambrose, got a piece. That was a great combination play, almost the best team goal that we had there, but missed by McPherson. Playing there with McCarthy. Borman. Mara, sorry. Kiss. That's out into Blue's bench. They'll now have possession. Colon Santiago, 53, and Khan 54 on for Blue. Perez 62. They are making their first subs. Colon Santiago scored for Blue in game number 2. Blocked by Kiss, and she'll take it on the run. Kiss continues to carry. Wilson. McCourt. McCourt. Will she have the angle? And again, just like she did the first time, this from a better angle than the extremely difficult one a few minutes ago. She hits the underside of the crossbar, but the side netting. I mean, if she elevates that in the goal, it's in. It's going to be over Black, but currently nothing yet for White in terms of goals. Did score 1 earlier. Graby. Borman. Perez. Colon Santiago looks up to the corner, and that's a foul given by Borman. Probably would be carded in an actual match. There, free kick, Colon Santiago with Blue. Vasco, two-man wall, post, Mara, lined up quickly. McPherson, put it back across the grain, too far out. Quarter of an hour played with 30 minutes, half an hour before we finish the day. Govan let it go. She was offside. That was smart. Mara poked it through black and then finishes for a goal. White evens it up at 1 there from a pretty calm play, and then all of a sudden it was a major issue there for blue, and Mara has a tap in. And they have scored here as they did against Orange to tie it, though after that they gave up 2 more. Now looking to avenge that result and be the ones to take a lead and a win in our final match. And then right as they score, White will flip the lineup. De Blasi. James. Holden. Just away from pressure. Reeves. Mara goes wide. Reeves. It's a good idea. Way out of the goal there is Black. That's a pass to De Blasi, excuse me there. Lost my train of thought on the name. 1-1 between White and Blue. De Blasi. Picking her foot up too quickly there, Wilson. Reeves trying to dispossess. Foul. Maji there is 51. Vasco. McPherson trying to hold up play. That was against Holden first. Well, that's Khan. De Blasi. It's a good move there from De Blasi. Can she finish the pass? Goal kick here. Too far in front of Khan. Danbury. Middle. Ficaselli, who played defender in their first match, now up at striker for White, 43. Ficaselli for Reeves. Run. There. It's Mara, and on the slide, it's Black, but we've got an offside whistle, so there would have been no goal for Mara. Wilson. That was almost intercepted. Ficaselli lurking there. Wire. James. Calm there, even with Perez right on her hip. Holden. Reeves. Graby. Mara. Glides middle. Pass for Reeves. Great vision from the midfielder. Reeves to give White a lead. One-on-one and wide. Maybe just hit it too close to the midpoint of her body with the left foot. There, and Mara, again, another midfield setup on the day for one of these transition opportunities. As the back line was open. Still even at 1. McPherson. Holden. Mara. Just had the setup for the last chance. Graby steps in the middle. Ficaselli, first touch. First time pass. Back to her feet. Ficaselli, long range. This should go wide. And palm down and kept from being a corner. They're taking a lot of momentum out of the shot. They're the goalkeeper, Black. Again, last time for today's Game and Frame broadcast is presented by Umbro, celebrating more than 100 years of football. Learn more at umbropremier.com. Mara trying to see behind. That's Zoe Mahar, number 50. Colon Santiago, this time for her to make a run. Heavy touch, but she'll still be on the end. 1-on-3, wide against the keeper, and puts it high. They're looking to go upper 90 there on the near side. Ambrose would have had it covered, though. Good turn, Mahar. Colon Santiago. Can she turn to the corner? She will. By the first defender. Pass. That's seen coming over from the further side was James. First beat Maji. Reeves. Mara. Angle from Vasco. Mahar off the mistake. Black makes another save though. "20 minutes remaining. Mara header. Dispossessed now. That was Wire. Could be one-on-one. Ficaselli. Black. Made her legs bigger there. Got 45-degree angle there with the knee to make the save. And I think we're calling offside. Or no, substitution, excuse me. Substitution after the ball had gone out. We'll have a throw in. McCourt throwing. Ficaselli. Will that deflect out? And it does. Corner kick. Take it short. Govin. Fakes out Wilson. Govin. Black covers and the catch. Post. Post looking to shoot. Getting out of the way of it was Anderson. Black continuing to rack up the save number in this game 4. Good triangle there for White. Ficaselli. This is given up. Wire. Good pass over the top to Khan. Descalzi. De Blasi. Good tricks over there on the wing. And finally, Maggi puts a foot in. Post. Greaves. McCourt keeps it on this side for White. Govin opens up left. Goal line. McCourt! Third chance there. This one finally on goal. Had some spin to it. Cologne Santiago. Good pace. McPherson trying to hold a run on side. She has. Borman defending. McPherson. Perez. Someone will shoot it. Is Perez blocked over in the area of Cologne Santiago. Canal, way downtown, rolls it in. Substitutions, Blue. Final quarter of an hour. So 165 minutes today played so far. 15, last 15. See if we can get a winner for game 4. We have not had a draw yet. – 3-1 and 2-0s. So none of the games have even been within a goal. McCourt. Caselli. And then it's Doyle. Blue in transition. McCarthy. Cologne Santiago runs in front of her. Cologne Santiago wide. And then she had that in game 2 where she slipped it, she shot. And that went by the glove on the dive for Ambrose. Out for a goal kick before any runners there could really get in position for Blue. Maji. Does play that off of Blue for a throw. Post had to check her shoulder. Ficaselli. Doyle is running more lateral than going for the longer run straight forward. After this pass that came through from Ficaselli. Shoulder by Wire. Dispossession. Govin. Couple step overs. Shifting to her right. Doyle opens and finishes. We've got a lead. It's 2-1 in favor of White. Govin will get the assist. Doyle with the goal. Just sliding it on her near side with her left foot. It's one of the few times, if only, that we've seen a player go with the left foot instead of shooting with the right. So that's good play by Doyle, and White has a lead now, 2-1. So now we've got a difference for a potential win for White. Still 12 and a half minutes for Blue to get an equalizer. Doyle from Connecticut here. Vale SC Newells. Cologne Santiago. Maybe Blue comes right back. She scored in game 2. Is that a penalty? It is awarded a penalty here. McCourt the foul. And so this could be a extremely quick response for Blue if they can score from the penalty kick. And it will be Cologne Santiago. Stepping back here. And going right down the middle, and it's saved. Penalty save for Ambrose and keeps it 2-1. So they are not able to finish off the penalty. Still wondering if we're going to go to 40 minutes like game 3 instead of 45. 2-1 for White. That was the first penalty we had all day. Cologne Santiago as well for Puerto Rico Surf, as is Pimentel, who played for Orange. We had some international players for the boys, but of course, just about all of them were academy here domestically and locally to the Northeast, like a large percentage of these girls that have played today. Most from Connecticut, but a couple New Yorks and a few from New Jersey. Corner kick for Khan. That's able to bounce. Cologne Santiago took her time, but it gets an assist. It falls to the back post, and Blue gets their second. And again, we are square in game 4. Didn't see who that was there at the back post, so sorry there for the Blue squad. Not getting the name, but 2-2, assist to Cologne Santiago. At least she created a goal after missing the penalty. So good response for her. Greaves. We're into minute 36. That was also the first corner we had a goal scored directly off of today. First problem was White letting it bounce, and then Blue takes the advantage. Vasco. De Blasi wants it against James. De Blasi has been tricky from the wing. James. De Blasi holding, centering. It deflects off of Ross. Or Cook, excuse me. 57. De Blasi gets herself back on side. Perez. Out by McCourt. Wire. Final push here for Blue. Pfeiffer. Shooting and pushed over. Great save there to push that over by Ambrose. Called into action. Great strike by Pfeiffer. Even though it wasn't a goal, in terms of power from that distance, that might have been the best of the day. Corner now for Blue. Same side they just scored from. Khan. Up. Ambrose over. Header. Free header was missed wide by McCarthy. That was close though again for Blue. Pfeiffer. Will she shoot again? Running into it. That's blocked by James. Closing the angle. Ran right at Pfeiffer. Danbury. Govin. Still playing hard. The intensity's up here. Reeves. For Mara. Black right at the edge of the box. Colon Santiago. McCourt taking some time here for the throw-in. Mara. Long throw. Mara. Is she able to shake Vasco? Enters the box. Govin. Colon Santiago working back from the winger position. Perez. And the referee does not let the final counter go. 2-2. We have our first draw of the day between White and Blue in our final match. Good competitive back and forth match here for the final one. That'll do it here on Game and Frame. Again, enjoyed bringing both the boys and girls showcases here in Danbury, Connecticut in the cold winter months here in our off season for Game and Frame, but we're able to bring you some soccer. Helped out also with the APSL here that we had in January as well in terms of our full coverage. But girls showcase done. Good luck to all the girls in their college recruiting here, able to come out with some bad weather today, but able to get indoors, get in the good showcase, and hopefully they impress some of the coaches as we played the 4 matches. Again, thank you for tuning in here on Game in Frame. We are signing off. We'll be back the February 28th, March 1st weekend on Game in Frame for coverage to come back regularly programmed. They'll do it for XG in Danbury. All right, we're back at pitch level, so thankfully we will have an interview. We have Maya Colon Santiago, who plays for Puerto Rico Surf. Maya, first question would just be, how did you and your family find out about the XG showcase, and what kind of that process like just to get here first?
Well, honestly, we're from Puerto Rico, so we don't have that much opportunities for coaches to see us. So we're always on social media searching for opportunities, because I want to play for college, obviously. And we entered your page and we saw that you guys bring a lot of good coaches and universities, so we were really interested and we came. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool for you guys to get here. I know there was about 3 of you that were here in total
Yeah,
from
3.
Puerto Rico. In terms of college, what's your goal there? Of course, playing. What are you hearing from coaches in terms of your conversation? I know you said you talked to one of them. So
Yeah, I talked to one of them. I'm still 2028, and I really want an opportunity to play D1. But since I'm 2028, they can't speak to me yet. So I've been emailing coaches, hearing back from D2 and D3. I talked to the Regis coach, and he was really nice, really open, and yeah, we had a really good conversation.
So as a 2028, you're a sophomore now. What are you going into, either club-wise, high school-wise, or your junior and senior year to follow? Just with your 2 years remaining, like in terms of your playing career, with Puerto Rico or back there, even here in the U.S., like where's your career going in terms of where you're playing high school and club?
College, I'm set for college. I'm gonna keep playing club. I play for the national team as well, the Puerto Rico national team, which is really good too. So I'm just searching for colleges. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing opportunity that you're able to play for the youth national teams. How did you enjoy the day? I know you had a goal there. Unfortunately, missed the penalty. But what's your just overall experience playing with players? Kind of in
really
just one time. You haven't played with them before.
Really good. I feel like my team we adapted really well, really fast, and it was really good. I feel like it was chill. It was a good experience overall.
Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you for the interview. Again, a great opportunity for you to come here from Puerto Rico. So good luck to you. Hopefully the rest of your season goes well, and then hopefully you can talk to some Division I coaches the next 2 years. So good luck, and thanks for the interview. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Game and Frame, we're signing out officially for the girls' showcase here at XG in Danbury, Connecticut. Thanks for watching.